The NFL on EA Sports, and we are at Highmark Stadium in upstate New York. Today, a fun matchup in the AFC East, as it'll be the New York Jets taking on the Buffalo Bills. And we are underway in Buffalo. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
Into the air right away is Allen. And the Jets pressure too much as down he goes. The former third overall pick, Quinnen Williams, there to bring him down. The start less than ideal as they already face a second and long. To throw, it's Allen. And his throw here's incomplete.
And this drive is almost over before it began thanks to a great defensive effort. Sack on first down, followed by an incompletion. One more good rep, and they get off the field.
I don't think this is the script they had in mind for their opening drive. This is third and long. Now Allen going to change it up. Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. And this is going to be incomplete.
That was their first third down try of the game, and clearly something was off in the execution of that play. Good news, they've got a whole game left to clean that up and start clicking on those key third down throws.
So still a scoreless game in the first, but they're going to go for this thing on their own side of the field on fourth down. They do go for it. Here's Allen, and he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. A surprising move here on the opening drive of the game. And on the opening drive of the afternoon, the defense forces a turnover on downs. That's thrown quickly out wide to Lazard. And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds. From the 2, here's first and goal. They'll run with Hall. And he's going to take it in for a Jets touchdown. Breece Hall taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Jets have taken the early lead on the road here in Buffalo. Zerline good with a PAT. And it's now a 7-0 game. Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further.
The Bills take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive.
Charles, we know that this offense is aggressive. We saw that last drive. They went for it on fourth down, didn't get it. Then they give up the touchdown. So now you feel like they really need to respond here.
He's got a man complete. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. That one good for 37 yards. Pretty good timing. He waited just enough for that post play to develop and laid it right in there.
And you know what a lot of teams do when they decide to throw a post route? Because it's a little bit longer developing play. They max protect. Bring everyone in, keep the tight end in, an extra back to make sure the quarterback has time to deliver the football.
Allen now on first down. And he's going to be sacked. They sack him back right at the midfield stripe. Quinnen Williams. Now 2 sacks for him already here in this first quarter of play. Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17. From midfield, here's Allen. Left side caught by Diggs. Calling a gain of 6 on the play. And that'll bring up a 3rd and 11 situation.
They're backed up here. Tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first.
Throwing is Allen on 3rd. And that is incomplete.
You can tell they wanted to get that ball downfield, but they had nothing working in the secondary, so he dropped it off to the running back. That one ended up incomplete.
Now remember, they were unsuccessful earlier in this first quarter. Going for it on 4th. They're going to try a second time. To the air, Allen. Oh, hit as he throws.
Bro, just stop going for it, man. Just punt the ball.
The Bills drive stalls out on 4th down. And the Jets
Damn.
get the football back. Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 44. Off the play fake. Here's Wilson. Able to complete this one to Tyler Conklin. Big yardage that time for the Jets. 46 yards.
And the offense is saying to itself right now, only they were all this easy because he was wide open. And once he made the catch, plenty of room to work his way downfield. That was a breakdown on the defensive side of the ball, one that they want to fix immediately.
On 1st and 10, it's Hall.
And he gets halfway home from the 10 to the 5 on a pickup of 5.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Now 2nd and 5.
This is Lazard with a catch out left. So they'll get nothing out of that play. And now 3rd down and 6 to go.
They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. On 3rd down, here's Hall.
And he takes this down to about the 2 before going out of bounds. 4 yards on the pickup there, but it's going to take him to 4th down.
They'll go for it. It's Hall.
And he's not going to get there. They tackle him at the 2. The run is turned away on 4th and goal from the 2. And the Bills' goal line stand is going to get him the football back. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. In his own end zone, it's Allen. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
How about that? Red man coverage and decided to test him early. But they proved up to the task and forced the incompletion.
The 2nd down attempt there knocked down as it leaves the quarterback's hand, and it's incomplete.
There's a lot about that play you could easily see coming. Backed up in the shadow of their own goal line, you know they're going to face pressure.
He's lucky his arm was going forward. It was close, but it was going forward.
Yeah, it could have been a safety or even given up a defensive touchdown.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. From his end zone on 3rd and long, Allen. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
You always think about picking up the 1st down, but in this case, they were thinking about something bigger. They were thinking about the home run shot and took it downfield. Unable to connect, but I admire the effort.
The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4th. They'll try and throw for it here.
There's Stephon Diggs for the catch on the side.
This boy do not learn.
Breakaway, they stop him a few yards shy. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And now, boy, the ball's going to go over on downs here inside the 10-yard line. So now, just like that, things change dramatically. It's 1st and goal. To throw is Wilson. Quick hitter here, it's complete. A good display of power, but it will only get him just inside the 5 to the 4.
A gain of
And let's
5.
face it, you can put any Halloween costume on him. You're not going to be able to disguise him because for a tight end of his size, difficult to sneak him anywhere, but that's what they tried to do. Lined up on his right, tried to work his way back to his left, but just a minimal gain as the defense was able to react quickly.
On second down, a run with Hall.
And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. Calling a gain of a yard as they get a little bit closer here. It's 3rd and goal.
He's already scored once. He definitely had his eyes wide open trying to get in there a second time, but that was a really nice play defensively to deny him.
Yeah, it was, as you said, keeping him away from his second first-quarter touchdown there. On 3rd and goal, Wilson. And this will be caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Jets.
The two Wilsons, Zach and Garrett, teaming up there. And the Jets are off to a 13-0 first-quarter lead. Well, that's just how they drew it up, CD. His first read was there, got it to him quickly, and into the end zone.
Absolutely excellent execution by all involved. And the coordinator, got to give him credit, found the perfect play call. Quarterback let it fly as soon as the target came free, and his guy made a nice catch. Just how you draw it up in practice and then execute it in the game.
The Jets with the football here to start the second quarter, as they've got it as we resume action.
Morstead, the punter, out to kick it off.
And from the end zone, Deontay Hardy will bring it out. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive. But at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics is usually your answer. And make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
Yeah, still second quarter. You get points on the board here. I think you're feeling okay.
And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. A big play that time on the catch and run. 33 yards.
And that might be exactly what they needed to wake up this home crowd. They haven't given them much to cheer for so far, and never underestimate the effect the home crowd with you can have on a game.
First down, here's the run with Cook. And they see right through that defensively as he'll be hit and taken down to the backfield. The former 3rd overall pick, Solomon Thomas, with a high motor that time, and the tackle for loss. After the loss, they'll come up 2nd and 13.
5 wide. What's that?
Allen off the play fake. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. They push him back 8 yards that time on 2nd down.
So that now 4 first-half sacks. This pass rush has been unrelenting.
And partner, you hear that sound of paper being ripped to shreds? That's the game plan that they've had so far, because they've got to say to themselves right now, we have to.
Under pressure, and they got to him again.
Quincy Williams worked his way back for that sack. But, Charles, this has been something to watch so far. This is where you really feel for a quarterback. He's been running for his life in this first half.
Brandon, that's 5 sacks already, so you know he's got to be saying, can we get some more guys in here to block, please? Because if we don't, we're going to need another quarterback.
And it appears the offense is going to try this again. They've yet to convert the first 3 times on 4th down, but they're going once more. And this doesn't
Yo, bro, you suck, man.
far behind the line of the game. A surprising move to go for it predictably, somewhat predictably. It doesn't pay off, and the Jets are going to get the football here in great field position. As we take this down to the 30-yard line. Give them 12 yards there. The Jets have a first. All right, I got to ask you, with these RPOs, essentially the quarterback has 3 options, right? So what's different from that versus the triple option that we see the service academies run at the college level?
As a general rule, the triple option at the college level, most things are called outside of the quarterback faking it to the runner and then keeping it himself and maybe having a trail back. What I mean is, in the NFL, that option to throw the football all comes about organically. It's a natural deal based on reads. In college, if you're going to throw the football off the triple option, you've actually got to
and inside the 20 before he's brought down. That's a 12-yard gain now on back-to-back plays.
So many times in my career, when coaches talk about completions are one thing, but as long as we're there,
You fucking suck, man.
we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
Going right back to Wilson. Even with the good move he showed, he'll be brought down short of the 15. Now that's on big Mekhi Becton, first round pick in 2020. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway.